Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for him.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. And for New York, we've got Parker. Also Starks out there, and it's Urban in at the 5, roaming the paint. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now, here's Parker. Passes to Hughes. This one for 3. And that one is hammered home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Keith missing. Starks, right side. The shot will not fall. And it's Chicago the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Keith passes to Longley. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Elbow. 2.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Jeremic. Rebound by Parker.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Hughes. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jeremic covered by Starks. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Right wing. Here's Keith. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Rogers. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Starks. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
The pass to Rogers. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now here's Parker. He's guarded closely. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Up the floor, Jeremic. From 18 feet away, Keith's shot is good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Parker with it. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Pass to Starks. Irvin covered by Longley. 5 on the clock. Here's Irvin. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the middle. Longley passes to Rogers. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jeremic. Hughes covering. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. 4-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, you know, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future. See some stats for Parker. Over the last month, getting it done. Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Keefe. He averages about 5 points a game. Shoots. It's rebounded by New York.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Parker against Keefe. Parker's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here is Keefe. And it's Parker at the elbow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here is Keefe. Knocked loose, and Parker with a clear path to the hoop. Oden passes to Hughes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Rogers. Top of the key. They get it back. Longley. Pushing it up. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And it's Chicago the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lots of room. And Oden pulls it down.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Starks. And both free throws good for Starks. Chicago trails by 4. Here's Doyle, covered by Parker. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Pass to Hughes. Goes back up. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block to stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now, here is Starks. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And the Bulls with possession. Trailing by 2, Doyle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. On the wing, Hughes. Ireland, guarded by Rogers. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Rogers pulls it in. And Chicago shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Longley passes to Rogers. And the Knicks making a change here. Ware's checked in. On defense, the Knicks. Here's Doyle. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas. 4 on the clock. Poked away. Here's Bryan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Ware. Inside. Here's Irvin. The pass to Ware. Takes a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Chicago trailing here. Jeremic. Oh, wow!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Chicago making a switch here. Pollard's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Pulls on D. Sims kicks to Holland. Anderson outside. Pass to Ware. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Jeremic, he's covered by Anderson. Here's Doyle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Ware. Passes it to Sims. Irvin, defended by Wilkins. Here's Irvin. Kicks it to Sims. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. Wilkins grabs the miss. Chicago leading. To the inside. Here's Bryan. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. New York trails by 3. They need this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Knicks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. No good on the second free throw.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Doyle. Those three-pointers off the mark. New York trails by 3. Here's Jinx. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Chicago shooting just 26% early. Jeremic. Second shot opportunity. Wilkins, no good. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by New York. Here's the teardrop. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Ware. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Here's Jinx. It's blocked. They retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. From the stripe. And it's Pollard missing. New York trailing. Here's Sims, and it's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Tries from 16. Second chance shot, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Doyle.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
A three-pointer, no good. Here's Ware, and it's blocked. Down low, here's Wilkins. It's tipped.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Holland. Sims inside, defended by Wilkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Bryan. Wilkins passes to Pollard. Back to Wilkins. To the paint. Here is Keith. And that one released in time, but no good. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Edwards, and it's Oden in a power forward position. Here's Pollard, just 5 on the clock. Holland with the rebound. Now Oden. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Sims. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. That puts them in the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Number 7.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Keith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Haynes. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Irvin defended by Wilkins. That one good for 2. He has 6. Here is Keith. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. The pass to Irvin. Over Wilkins. They get it back. Oden passes to Irvin. A second chance effort. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago trails by 5. Pass to Keith. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. Passes it to Haynes. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. That's tipped, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chicago making a switch here. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Edwards. Oden against Rogers. Here's Jinx. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here is Keith.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one goes long. New York with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Here's Sims. And there's the pass to Irvin. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Longley. Sinks the 15-footer. He's got 10. Chicago with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Teams deciding to change it up. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. I mean, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
A great all-star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And the Knicks with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Starts the pass to Oden. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Rogers. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here is Parker after the Bulls pick up 2. Hughes kicks to Parker. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fades and shoots. Doyle passes to Rogers. Here's Doyle over Oden. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doyle's got 5 now.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And the Knicks with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Outside for Starks. Off target with his 3. Chicago trails by 4. Longley with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jeremic covered by Parker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. Pass to Hughes, fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range. He has 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the middle. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Rogers passes to Doyle. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
New York leading by 4. Now Hughes. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Let's go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Here's Doyle. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hughes. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Chicago trails by 8. Jeremic covered by Starks. To the wing right side. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's Parker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Hughes. Back to Parker. Now here's Oden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4. Starts the pass to Hughes. No good from outside. And Chicago shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Jeremic covered by Parker. With the fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
New York calls timeout. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Checked in for Chicago. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Here's Ware. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks it loose. To the right side. Jeremic covered by Starks. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Passes it to Pollard. And here's Longley. And here is Hughes. He's got 13 to the inside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now the pass to Longley. Pass to Doyle. A 3-ball. But they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
The Knicks leading by 6. Inside. Here's Ware. That 3 off the mark. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Knicks leading by 4. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Doyle, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Starks. Here's Ireland. Rodgers pulls it in. Rodgers has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jeremic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Good on both. Here's Ware. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hughes. Here's the three. Here's Holland. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Knicks lead by 4.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Passes it to Pollard. Here's Longley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Edwards, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Longley. Here's Ware. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Edwards. 1:25 left now here in the second. No dice from the high post. Pass to Rogers. Jeremic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And the Knicks with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Edwards. The tray. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping.
Keith.
58 seconds left in the first half. Hughes with it. Wilkins picks him up. 5 to shoot. Here's Ware. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Keith. A new 14 for the Bulls. Passes to Haynes. Down low, here's Wilkins, and Wilkins slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards with it. Off target from three-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The offensive rebound, Wilkins. Oh, that's blocked, and he gets it back. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them in transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you, whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.